Traviata features one of the most famous opera melodies of all time, Libiamo, Libiamo. The Brindisi is a lively drinking song in which everyone is encouraged to raise a glass and have a good time.
Brindisi happens in the opera because Alfredo has just formally met Violetta, and he's kind of put on the spot to make a toast.
As with many famous tunes that come from operas, they're taken out of context. You know, it's a drinking song, we're having a toast, but this is a very awkward party. And the guy giving the toast is a very weird guy. He doesn't fit in with the rest of the super high social elite that's there. He's this middle class kid, you know, he's younger than them, he has no reputation for who is this guy and why is he giving the toast at the most fabulous party in Paris? So that's what's happening. It's not as, oh, you know, Mardi Gras as it sounds.
I am essentially setting Alfredo up with Violetta, or attempting to, and I have taken on the role of his coach as his friend and buddy. So he is essentially getting up in front of this party to make a toast. And he's incredibly nervous, so I'm sort of his stage mom.
Initially he says, I don't really feel like that. I don't think it's going very well. Maybe I should, in fact, I'll just go home. And Gastone says, no, you're great at this. You're doing great, buddy. So he kind of gets coerced into trying to impress Violetta.
I'm friends with Alfredo throughout this, and I think that he is trying to pull him along to, you know, maybe get the girl. I start it and I say, you know, give him the attention and let's listen to the singer. So he really just has fun pulling Alfredo into this part of the opera.
He does this toast about drinking and let's all drink more and let's kiss and let's find more kisses. And, you know, like it's this kind of poetic, sort of nice, indulgent sort of song. You know, we're at a party, let's party.
It's kind of a moment out of chaos that turns into a drinking song, and obviously the music is so well known to all of us that it's like a wave, and all of a sudden you're riding the wave.
I go for the people who aren't opera fans. I think, what will they react to? What will they respond to? What will they recognize? And the Brindisi is one thing that they don't know necessarily where it comes from, but they recognize it.
The character I play, the doctor, has a lot of drugs, and he, I think, is kind of riding a drug wave. It's kind of like being in a club, and then it's just, I don't have to act because I'm just having a fun time.
It's the moment, really, in the opera in the beginning where everyone is happy and everyone's glad to be where they are at that moment and to sing together as a group. I think that is certainly something that everyone can relate to.
Well, for everyone else on stage, it's a very celebratory moment, singing about drinking, partying, and I don't want to be at the party, and I'm also frustrated that my girlfriend or possession, Violetta, is flirting with the tenor. So he's very opposite of the rest of the scene, which is fun.
Every time you have a well-known opera, it's because people in the audience, they can relate this opera to a famous tune. When you talk about Traviata, it's the Brindisi. So you know when you perform this kind of operas, when you reach that moment, you know already that your people are going to get crazy behind you.
You'll see people swaying along and you'll see people enjoying it just like we are on stage. That's the whole idea, is that this music inspires that ease and that familiarity and makes you want to move and sing along.